I am tired. I'm pooped and done. 3 sides. These open down on this aircraft. Your suitcases go. It's so much bigger than all the other ones. You can literally turn around. The drama is so big in here. Good morning, good morning. So, last night was great. Now it's time to get to work. We're starting our 3-day trip today, and today's relatively easy. We just have one leg up to DC, and then we're done for the day. Tomorrow's when it kicks in, and like I told you guys yesterday, I'm gonna be the F1, so the one position. I'm gonna be in the front, setting up the galley, you know, setting up boarding time with the pilots and the gate agents and all that jazz. So if I don't have time to talk to you guys when we get to the airport, that is why. It's a little bit more hectic, a little bit more things to do, a little bit more responsibility. So that is what we're doing today. I'm gonna try my hardest to come and talk to you guys, let you guys know what we're up for. But I did look ahead, and it does look like we are full. We're actually on our 220 aircraft, and that holds 140 people. We've been on it before, but not in this particular position. I'll show you, I'll definitely try and show you what that plane looks like and my galley in the front. But aircraft is very new to us, but so nice. It's it's one of my favorite to actually non-rev on or deadhead on because the windows are so big. It's very comfortable as a customer. It's 2 seats on one side and 3 on the other. Again, it holds 140 people, so I'll definitely try to show you guys when we get to the aircraft. With that being said, I'm gonna head out of here. I don't think we're gonna get coffee today because it's only one leg, but you never know, that feeling might change once I get there. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Hey guys, so we made it. We are in our hotel, and I'm actually tired. I would be, first of all, let me tell you, the flight was great. Perfect, smooth, super easy. We had a field trip that came. It was like 60, 70 kids on board with us, so it was easy. Whenever it's like big group of students or either maybe even a band or something like that and they are traveling, it's usually super easy because all they have are their backpacks and they just come on board. These were like younger kids. I think they said like 6th graders or something like that, so it was super easy. Service was easy. If they just want soda or juice, some waters, but everything was super easy. So the flight was good and we are here. It is still relatively early, being that it was our first and only leg of the day, which I'm completely okay with that. I would be lying to tell you if I do not feel 100%, and I want to make sure I catch it before it gets to be a little bit more than that. I always carry my Zycam with me. It's either this one, these melting drops, they're pretty good. I come loaded with stuff because you just never know. This one or either it has the melting tablets that I could take. So basically this is just a good way to stop and catch the cold early on, and that's what I'm feeling. Like my throat started getting a little itchy. I woke up this morning and I started having that feeling, but it only got progressively worse. And then when we got here, it's cold, and then I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting the chills or anything, but I'm gonna try and combat it very, very quickly. I'm gonna do this. I took one of these on the plane, and I'm gonna do one of these because you're supposed to take it, I believe, every 2 hours. So we'll be doing that. That's not how I wanted to spend my layover, honestly, but that might be what it is. But I come with everything. I always have my little Theraflu packs. I keep congestion and decongestion with me, all different sorts. Benadryl, stomach relief. I am Midol, everything you can think of. Advil, sleeping tablets. Your girl is stocked. However, I'm gonna take care of myself because you guys know cold and flu season is, I mean, I feel like it never really stops. People get sick and get colds in the summer, but it's definitely more prevalent now, and I feel like it's going around. I know that's why I couldn't get my nails done, because my best friend who does my nails, she couldn't do it because she was battling with, you know, she has little ones, so they all came home from school and probably passed it on to her. And although I haven't seen her or anything like that. It's not her fault, but it could be anywhere. It's literally going around is basically what I'm saying. So we gotta take care of ourselves and listen to our body, and yeah, that is definitely what we're gonna do. I do want to get some lunch today, at least take a walk or something, bundle up as much as possible. I wish I would have bought a scarf just to keep my neck from getting cold. You know, back in the day when your mom always tells you, bundle up, put socks on your feet, and put a scarf on your neck, keep your neck. Now I'm hearing that in my head, and of course I didn't bring a scarf. So anyway, we're gonna go walk and get some fresh air, some sunshine. I'm gonna grab some lunch, probably some soup, and we're gonna come back and just relax for the day. I don't want to do too much because we have 3 legs tomorrow. 3 legs. It is a long day tomorrow, and yeah, I just want to be well rested. Take care of yourself. That's another thing about this job. Make sure you are always taking care of yourself, staying hydrated on the plane, keeping your whatever medication that you use, keep some with you, because you don't want to have to fuss with having to go out to the store if you really can't make it out, if it's too cold or it's raining or something like that. You just want to feel the best that you can. Like I told you guys yesterday, this job really does take a toll on you a little bit when it comes to your mental, physical, etc., and now your immunity. Make sure that you're taking care of your immunity. I keep myself hydrated. You guys know in some of my other videos we drink water. This is not anything new, but even the best of us, it gets us. And I take my tab on my what is it called, my vitamins. I always take a B12. I have zinc, my multivitamin, and osteobiflex, because I'm over 30. I'm in the 30s club, and the knees don't work like they used to, so I have to take that and folic acid. So some of these things just to keep the body going and some relief on a daily. And then yeah, just making sure that you're keeping up with your immunity, electrolytes as well, any type of vitamin D, vitamin C. That's probably something that I need. Oh, I do take a vitamin D. I didn't say that, but vitamin D, vitamin C, especially around this time of the year, it's really good for you. I take vitamin D3 plus K2. It actually helps with the absorption a little bit better. So that is what I have for you. That's my advice. Another little tidbit: if you are out here and you are thinking, or you are first time, or you're coming into this industry, making sure you're taking care of your immunity, because if you are somebody who gets sick often, that's something that you can do, because you're in a metal tube all day with a whole bunch of people coughing, sneezing, and there's just germs. There's a lot of germs. So who knows how I got it, but we're gonna try and fix it. I'll see you guys a little later. Hey guys, so we made it back. It was chilly, but it was a nice little walk. So beautiful outside. I mean, the sun, so good. What I picked up, I got a blood orange hibiscus tea, and it's really good. I actually want to add some more hot water to it just to keep it going. I feel like my throat is getting a little bit more raspy. It could be just because of the cold. But what I also showed you guys, I don't need this cake, but I wanted to try it. It's a carrot cake. It's called a honey carrot cake. Anyway, I'll show you another shot of it, but we're gonna try that. And then, of course, what I always get, if you've been here before, you know, the chicken salad sandwich, and I got a tomato soup. So that's gonna be lunch. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna chat with you guys a little later. I'm gonna relax, probably take a shower, and then lay in bed. Definitely feeling a little, we're gonna try and combat this though, so I'll see you guys a little later. Good morning, good morning. It's the next morning, obviously. I didn't see you guys at all last night. I Ended up getting into bed for the rest of the day. I almost fell asleep around 3, but I didn't want to go to bed that early, but here we are. I am all dressed and ready for work. As you can see, 5:08. Yeah, we have about 10 minutes before it's time to be downstairs. But I wanted to come and just let you guys know what we are in for today. So we have 3 legs today. We are going up to Boston, and then from Boston we go to New Orleans, and then from New Orleans back to Boston. And then we'll be done for the day. We should finish around 5-ish, 30. So hopefully, unless we get in early, that would be great. But like I was telling you guys yesterday, I'm still not feeling 100%. I don't have a fever, or I haven't coughed or anything like that, but it's just like congestion, what I'm feeling. And I have flown congested before, not kind of knowing what that like started on the plane, and it's the worst feeling. So I did take a decongested this morning when I woke up. So hopefully that kicks in, because there's nothing like flying with your ears not being clear. It hurts and it can be really annoying, but I'm hoping that can kind of solve that. And I have some masks with me just to be respectful to the rest of the crew, so I probably didn't even be able to put lip gloss on and all of that, but we'll see. Anyway, I did look ahead, and our flight today, the first one only has 40 people on it, and then the next one only has another like 40, so it's really light. These first 2, sorry. These first 2 flights are super empty, and then the last one is one of 30 out of 140. So like I told you guys, we're on the Airbus A220, and it holds 140 people. It's the design where there's 2 seats on one side, 3 seats on the other. The overhead bins open down. I will get some footage for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But if I don't have a chance to talk to you when we get to the airport, because you know I'm working the one position, I'm up front, setting up galley, greeting our customers, etc. That is why you haven't seen much of me on the plane. But I will try and get you that tour of the galley, and maybe see me setting up some of the carts, and a tour of the plane at some point, maybe when we get to Boston or New Orleans at some point. So I am gonna make my electrolyte water really quick, so I have that to sip on while I'm to the airport, because it's a little bit of a drive. I have a banana here, and I'm gonna have a protein shake, so I'm gonna try to eat something, at least keep myself, even though I'm not feeling hungry, just keep myself a little. So to you guys a little later about that. We'll see how I'm feeling later, and we'll dig into that. But making sure your body, you get some rest, because just like everything else, your immunity, sleep really plays a role into it. And when you have this job, your sleep schedule could be all over the place, just like mine. I went from working flights that were in the evening last week to now we're up at the crack of dawn before the sun. So I'll see you guys a little later. Hey guys, so we made it. We are on the plane. Sorry, just my scarf. Anyway, we're gonna board here in about 10 minutes. We got here super early, which is great. I'm gonna show you guys what the plane looks like before anybody comes on and it gets all nasty and dirty. We stay on this plane all day, so we don't have to get our stuff off or anything like that. Hopefully when we get to Boston, since we'll be there a little early. It's only an hour and a 5-minute flight, which is great. I'll have time to maybe get a tea from Starbucks. I'll order it. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna skip on coffee today because we're still feeling a little right now. I feel great, I feel fine, but still, sorry, they had a question about catering. So anyway, we're all set. We're just waiting to board. I'm just chilling here. Let me show you the plane. So right now we're sitting on the 3 side, as you can see, and then over there is the 2-seater. Okay. From the front, we'll walk up. Let's start out here. When you first walk on the plane, this is what it looks like. This is where I'm standing, waiting. This is my position for the flight as the one. This is the plane. 2 sides, 3 sides. These open down on this aircraft. Your suitcases go inside and we push up. That's probably the only rift I have with this plane is the lifting up. It's heavy, but it goes back. This plane holds 140 people. My coworkers are about there eating, so I don't want to disturb them, but this is where my section, I'm up here today, like I said. Pilots are up there getting stuff ready. I know that's just a restroom, but on this plane, it is so much bigger than all the other ones. You can literally turn around. The drama is so big in here. This is my galley. Excuse all the papers. We were just catered, so that's why you see all of that. But this is what it looks like. Of course, coffee makers, all this stuff, trash bins, all of our stuff to provide the service. Water for the pilots. On this side, over here, this side is where we have our jump seat. I sit there, we have 2 sits there. And there's that music. I'll take So yeah, I'll sit here, F2 will sit here. Comes down like that. This is our harness. Yeah, our phone to make announcements. A little bit more. These are what the exit rows. There's only 1 exit row on this plane. But at my company, we have a lot of, I know people usually pick the exit row because of the leg room. But as you can see, we have pretty good leg room. Even in, these are our standard seats. And then you start going up. So these seats that we see in the orange, this is our even more space seats. Lots of leg room. See? Lots of leg room. But even in the standard seating, which is right behind the orange, still plenty of leg room. So there's that. And I love how big these windows are. Look at it, so big. All right, guys, time to start the day. So now you've gotten a mini tour of the galley. Should be boarding soon. I'm gonna talk a little bit fast because the boarding music's on. You guys know how that is. Anyway, I'll see you guys a little later. Hey guys, so we made it. We are in Boston. I was able to get some tea. Hopefully this should help with my whatever's going on. So it's just, we haven't gotten briefed yet, but was looking at it before, and it's probably a little over 3 hours down to New Orleans. So it's gonna be a long flight. There's 60 people coming with us out of 140, so it's gonna be a light flight too. Nonetheless, I'll definitely come and check in with you guys. I'm having a little bit more time than I thought I was because we're getting here early because it's so light. So that's all I have for you now. Should be a smooth flight. This one was smooth, super smooth coming in, super low key. Everybody was sleeping because it's super early. So I'll see you guys when we get back, or when we get down to New Orleans. I'll come and check in and let you guys know how everything was. Hey guys, we are done for the day. I am tired. I'm pooped and done. We have a 4:50 a.m. van, so I need to be up by like 3:30 in the morning. This is a very short layover. It's already, what is it, 6:20 in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So you know what happens next. I'm gonna get out of these clothes, take a shower. It's freezing outside. I've picked up some hot water from downstairs because I'm gonna make another little tea. I've been sipping on tea all day, but now I feel like, you know, in the nighttime symptoms just start creeping up a little bit more. So we're gonna try and fight everything off. I think I did a good job of like keeping myself you know, from coughing and sneezing and all of that, and my symptoms under control. Again, it's not like I have a fever or anything like that, but it's just that start of something, so I just try to catch it. So definitely gonna take some more medicine tonight, something that'll knock me out. Let me get some good sleep. So the flight was great. It was full, but everybody was really good. I didn't get to see you since before we left Boston and then went down to New Orleans. It was 2 hours and 50 minutes coming back, so it was a little bit shorter, which was great. Great crowd, great captains, great first officer. Everybody was great. Great crew. Can't complain. So other than me being the one and in charge of everything, I'm just like, ugh. Probably it's because I don't work on this plane often enough. So when everything's new, it just seems to be so much. But anyway, I've been rambling for too long. I am going to do exactly what I said. It's time to take it down for the night. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning. We are ready. It is early. It is 4:30 in the morning. What is it outside? Sorry. It's 32 degrees outside. I don't know about you, but I gotta get another jacket this year because the one that I have is not sufficient for this. I've been lugging it around for years, but it just is not thick enough. Anyway, we're all ready. So today is pretty simple. It's 2 legs, then we're home. We will go down to, sorry, fiddling with my scarf. Anyway, today it's go home day. We are going to go to DC first, and then from DC to Orlando. I did look up the flights ahead of time because obviously I'm in the front, so kind of gotta know. It's actually light flights on both legs. So we have 55 going to DC and then 55 going to Orlando. Maybe 50 something else, but something in the 50s. Very light out of 140. So you do the math. We have a lot of open seats. And does that say snow? Oh no, sorry, I got a notification on my phone. It was saying rain is starting soon. Anyway, what I'm saying is I believe that it's light because people will be doing more traveling next week for the holiday. It's usually like that. I mean, I believe back when I first started this job, people we actually had slower seasons, I feel like, during back to school, before the holidays, after the holidays, and then up until like spring break, you know what I mean? And then after spring break, right before summer. But now, after 2020, I feel like people just travel all over. I know a lot of people are homeschooling their children now. Like, it's just more travel season all year round versus having that slower season. Maybe it's a couple weeks of slow. And I think that's what we're experiencing right there for another time. I just wanted to come say good morning to you guys, let you guys know what we're up to. We're gonna head down. I'm chugging some water as per usual. We got about 5 to 10 minutes before we gotta go downstairs. You know, I like to be 10 minutes early just because if you're not early, I feel like you're a little late, and I hate rushing. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try and go downstairs and make myself a tea just to have in the car with me because, again, it's cold, so that'll be nice. Keep me warm on the ride over. So I'll see you guys when we get to the airport. If not, I'll see you guys at some point today, maybe when we get to DC or when we get home. Time to go home. It's the last leg. It looks so cold here in DC, but that's it. That's all. Hey guys, as you can see, we're home, sweet home. We're done for the day, and I'm thankful. This 3-day trip was great. It was good. My crew was great. Everything was good. We got in on time, left on time. Customers were great. No drama there. No delays. It was no drama. It was me. I just feeling under the weather. Not 100%. Tired. A little just, I don't know, like I'm trying to fight something, and that's what I've been doing, is fighting it off. So the best that I can, and just trying to make do. So we do work tomorrow, and you know, gonna try and push through. If not, there is things that you could do for that, but I'm hoping I can just be strong, because I don't like to, you know, use sick days or anything like that unless it's like really bad. And it's not bad, it's just I need to get some sleep. So it is still early, it's only 12 o'clock. So I'm definitely going to do what I need to do to prepare myself for tomorrow and go to sleep very early, because we don't have to be up too early. I don't have to be at work until 11 a.m. So we get to sleep in, no 3:30 a.m. wake up. So there's that. I want to thank you guys so much for coming with me along on this trip, and for starting it off with me just doing what I do on my normal time when I'm not being a flight attendant. So that was nice, and I enjoyed having you come along with me. I hope that you consider subscribing if you're new here, and if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. If I missed anything or forgot to answer any questions, please let me know if you have any. Like I said, the first day before when we went out for wine, I think I was on my A game, and then after we started this trip, I kind of just went downhill from there. So again, I'm here if you have any questions or need any answers. I am here. Let me know in the comments. If not, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Oh, hold on, because we need this more than ever. I have an immunity shot, and we haven't done one of these in a long time. I haven't made them in a long time, and I have fresh turmeric too to make them, which is, there's a store here, you can buy them. Turmeric at Whole Foods is like $10 for one little thing. The store, I got it for $3 and you get a whole bunch. So much. I really need to make them. And I have lemon, I have orange, I have all the stuff to make it, I just haven't. Anyway, this is what I have right now. Thanks to Publix. I think it was probably BOGO, because they're usually hella expensive. Anyway, cheers to you guys. I hope you're all doing good. Let's pray for me. That one's not bad at all. It has ginger root, turmeric, cherry, and black pepper. High kick, they're not lying, but it's good. High in vitamin C. So cheers to you guys. Good health. I'll see you next time.